The mystery of 1816 was not that people failed to notice the disaster. It was that they could not name it across the northern hemisphere. Observers recorded unsettling weather diaries, mentioned killing frosts, newspapers reported crop damage. Farmers watched familiar seasons become unreliable in Europe. Cold rain and poor harvests deepened hardship in places already strained by political and economic upheaval. But almost nobody pointed to Mount Tambora. That silence was not stupidity, it was distance. The eruption happened in April 1815, far from the centres of European and North American record-keeping reports from the region moved slowly through colonial and maritime networks. Many people who suffered through the cold summer of 1816 never heard of the volcano at all. Even if they had, the connection would not have been obvious. Today, scientists understand that large volcanic eruptions can send sulfur gases into the stratosphere. These can form tiny particles that reflect a portion of incoming sunlight. The result can be temporary cooling, altered rainfall patterns, and disrupted seasons. But in the early 19th century, the atmosphere was not yet understood as a global machine. Weather was usually read as local, moral, seasonal, or providential. A failed harvest might be blamed on an unlucky spell, divine displeasure, unusual winds, or simply the cruelty of nature. The turning point came much later. Researchers began piecing the story together. From scattered evidence, written records showed unusual cold and failed crops. Tree rings preserved signs of poor growing seasons. Ice cores studied in modern times revealed traces of volcanic material locked in frozen layers. No single diary solved the mystery. No single document explained the year. The truth emerged from patterns. That is what makes this forgotten event so powerful. It just shows how history can be buried not under secrecy, but under separation. The evidence existed. It was just divided between continents, languages, archives, landscapes, and scientific disciplines that had not yet been brought together. For the people living through it, 1816 was not the year without a summer. In a neat historical phrase, it was hunger, uncertainty, and failed expectation. It was seed that did not become food. It was weather that seemed to have lost its rules. Only later did the invisible cause come into focus. A volcano had changed the sky, and once that connection was understood, the forgotten summer became more than a curiosity. It became a doorway into consequences no one could have predicted.